the #1 most dangerous ingredient in the entire world is not what you think. This ingredient is worse than high fructose corn syrup, it's worse than sugar, it's worse than starches, and it's worse than seed oils. Based on mice and rat studies, it is considered a Class A carcinogen.
Most of us avoid consuming sugar and oil because we think they are really harmful. But there is other substances in our food which can be even more dangerous and poisonous. Do you want to know what this substance is? We're here to help you. In this video, we check the most dangerous substance in Dr. Berg's view. We will also check some points that you can take advantage of in order to get rid of that substance. So subscribe to our channel and stay with us. Dr. Berg believes that acrylamide is one of the most harmful compounds that has ever existed on the world. That compound can be formed in some foods during high temperature cooking processes like frying, baking, and roasting. The reason is that when the temperature is high, certain proteins combine with refined sugars. As you might guess, French fries, chips, cakes, and cookies, and even roasted coffee beans contain high amounts of acrylamide. But what is this compound, and what does it actually do to our bodies?
Heat. What is this byproduct chemical? It's called acrylamide. Acrylamide is created when you combine a certain protein.
First of all, it is a carcinogen. This means that it can damage DNA, lead to mutations, and disrupt normal cell function. When the mutation occurs, cell division happens uncontrollably and results in tumor formation. This is an important factor that can finally lead to kidney and ovarian cancer. Second, acrylamide interferes with nerve signaling by reacting with neurons. This can lead to neuronal damage, tingling in hands and feet, and even weakness. The most important harm of this compound is fertility issue. Acrylamide disrupts the production and regulation of the sex hormones, such as estrogen and testosterone. These hormonal imbalances impact ovarian function, then lead to irregular menstrual cycles and fertility issues. This compound also damages sperm and egg cells by reacting oxidatively with them. Research shows that pregnant women exposed to high levels of acrylamide have low-weight babies. On the other hand, some studies suggest a potential link between acrylamide exposure and cardiovascular problems. This could involve increased risk of hardening of the arteries or other cardiovascular diseases. The mechanisms are not completely understood, but may be due to oxidative stress and inflammation. However, further research is needed to determine the strength of this association. But don't worry, there are many ways you can follow to eliminate most of this compound from your life. Like our video and continue watching to get familiar with these ways.
Badly processed, it's going to turn into sugar really quick and then combine with that protein. The modified food starch, the modified cornstarch, which is basically in a lot of these foods right here. Realize when you heat something up, you usually heat it in something, right? Like oil. If you're at the fast food restaurant and you're making fries, they're not going to fry without oil. On top of all the bad effects from seed oils, sugar, and starch.
Cook wisely. You can boil or steam your foods. These methods prevent acrylamide formation as they don't reach the high temperature, which is required for acrylamide formation. Moreover, try to cook below 120 degrees Celsius or 248 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooking at lower temperature for a longer time has the same result with frying, but without acrylamide formation risk. Avoid processed foods. Limit consuming processed foods that go under high temperature processes like chips, fries, and baked goods. Try to read labels of products because some brands offer goods which have lower acrylamide amounts. Additionally, pay attention to storage conditions. You should keep foods that contain high amounts of carbohydrates like raw potatoes in a cool, dark place to prevent the formation of acrylamide from the sugars found in those foods. Which of the mentioned point is the most effective one? Tell us in the comments. Our next video is on the way. Wait for it.